Hi, everybody. Welcome to Vivint Smart Home Arena for NBA basketball. Please rise now and honor America, as well as saluting the men and women serving our country. Tonight, our nation's colors presented by the Utah Air National Guard. Our anthem sung this evening by Jaden Nankeshwar.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets a red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Jaden Nankeshwar. Once again, welcome back to the Vivint Smart Home Arena for NBA basketball. Tonight, the Jazz host the Cleveland Cavaliers. Introducing the starting lineup for the Cavaliers. Starting it forward, wearing number 23 at 6'8", from St. Vincent St. Mary, LeBron James. Starting it forward, wearing number 0 at 6'10", from UCLA, Kevin Love. The starting center, wearing number 20 at 7'1", from Russia, Timofey Mozgov. On the guard line, number 5 at 6'6", from St. Benedict's Prep, J.R. Smith. And at guard, number 2 at 6'3", from Duke, Kyrie Irving. The Cavaliers are coached by Tyronn Lue.
In the city of lights, in the backstreet balls and the neon lights. Well, I heard the thunder, I can feel the rain. It's a strong religion, just a different name. Won't you follow me into the jungle? Ain't no God on my streets, in the heart of the jungle. Won't you follow me into the jungle? Ain't no God on these streets, in the heart of the jungle. Won't you follow me into the jungle?
Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing tonight's starting lineup for our Utah Jazz, brought to you by Zions Bank. Starting tonight at forward, wearing number 2 at 6'8", from Australia, Joe Ingles. Starting at forward, number 15 at 6'10", from Georgia Tech, Derek Favors. At the center position, number 27 at 7'1" from France, Rudy Gobert. On the guard line, wearing number 5 at 6'8" from Duke, Rodney Hood. And at guard, number 8 at 6'3" from Butler, Jovan Mack. The Jazz are coached by Quinn Snyder. Tonight's game officials, Tom Watt.
How they do where you from? How they do where you from? That's how they do where they from.
NBA Special Edition presented by State Farm continues from Salt Lake City, Utah, where the Cleveland Cavaliers end a 4-game road trip as they take on the Jazz. Cleveland 3-0 so far, including an impressive win in LA yesterday against the Clippers. Hi, everybody. Alongside Hall of Famer Hubie Brown, I'm Dave Pasch. And Hubie, it seems like we cannot talk about the Cavaliers these days without asking the question whether they can beat Golden State. But LeBron says we are not obsessing about the Warriors. They look like the Warriors the last 2 games, hitting 34 threes. And LeBron hit 3 yesterday in that impressive win.
Well, you have to like what he's doing because he's having a very solid season. The driving force. Now, you look at the 27 points yesterday, the field goal percentage, the fact that he made his 3 were interesting. LeBron with the rebounding and assists. Remember, he's 6th in scoring, and he's 9th in assists, having a solid season.
And you be on the other side, you got a Utah team that right now would be out of the playoffs, but the Jazz are just 2 games out of 6th. Now, Gordon Hayward will not play tonight. He's missing his first game of the season, but the other 2 guys in the front court, Derek Favors and Rudy Gobert, have been very good this year.
Well, this is a really outstanding young group of players. Their 6 top players are all under 24. Now, what favors the points and the shooting percentage, tough on the rebound, excellent shot blocker. Rudy Gobert at 7-1, the points, but the field goal percentage, and then the fact that he's in the top 7 in blocked shots and rebounding says a lot.
Starting lineups brought to you by Fairfield Inn and Suites. A lot of the Cavaliers stars didn't play in the 4th quarter yesterday against the Clippers because of the blowout, so they're all starting tonight. Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, James, Love, and Mozgov. And for Utah, with Hayward out, Joe Ingles makes his first start of the year, joined by Favors Gobert and Shelvin Mack, who came over at the trade deadline starting at point, along with Rodney Hood. Both teams come in on winning streaks. Cleveland, 3 straight, and they have scored over 110 points in 5 in a row. Utah, meanwhile, very good defensively, but they also play at the slowest pace in the NBA.
Now, when you're looking at Cleveland, let's face it, they're one of the top scoring teams in the league. We know the 3-ball is there. Yesterday they made 18, and they're going to continue the pace.
So that's the 35th three-pointer in the last 2+ games for this Cleveland team. Kyrie Irving averaging 23 points per game since February 1st. Here's a lob to Favors, and he throws it down.
They have a pace. They're last in field goal attempts at only 80 a game. It's because of their pace. They run meticulous sets, and they get high percentage shots.
LeBron telling Irving to go through on the screen. Here's Love from the corner, another 3-pointer, and rebounded by Gobert.
Big thing now for Utah is just take your time, high percentage shots, slow the game down, shoot the high percentage.
Mack too strong, and Love, who averages 10 rebounds per game, pulls it down. So Ingles draws LeBron James in his first start defensively, as James throws it away.
Well, yesterday, let's face it, Dave, LeBron spent the first 10 minutes of the first quarter just getting everyone else involved, but it was in a struggle. It ends up a 2-point quarter. But then he put and ignited his talent into the last 3 quarters.
Cleveland 47-18. Toronto lost tonight, so right now the Cavaliers have a 3-game lead on the Raptors for the top spot in the East. Here's James.
Now, in yesterday's game, they outscored the Clippers 15-0 in second chance points.
Pretty move by James there.
Yeah, beautiful move, great head shake. No one can play him in this league once he gets down there one-on-one. You have to trap him. You don't trap him, now you're looking for a problem.
5th leading scorer this year at 25 points per game. Favors off target, another rebound for Kevin Love.
Because of the size of Thompson and then Mozgov, you can't let them intimidate you and force you into a jump shooting game.
Love gets the defender off his feet, and it's swatted away by Favors.
That's what we brought out in the stand-up. The shot blocking ability of Favors and Gobert is excellent. The problem is there's no shot blocking if they're not out on the court. And you like to see this. Now, if you're Cleveland, you like to see Love driving to the basket also.
You're right, between the two of them, Favors and Gobert, they average 4 blocks per game. Mozgov from Kevin Love.
Okay, you can't miss that. They will hit Mozgov and Thompson on the roll and pick and rolls. Both guys finish it. You cannot hesitate in your rotation.
7-2 Cavaliers. Now James guarding Shelvin Mack, making his 12th start as a member of the Jazz, averaging 12 points per game in a Utah uniform.
I like the fact that when he was in Atlanta, he sat, but anytime there was an injury, he filled in and did a great job. And he's doing an excellent job here.
Irving can't bank it home. Cleared by Favors. Mack in his 5th season out of Butler. He was a 2nd-round pick of the Wizards back in 2011. Was a teammate of Gordon Hayward's in college.
Nice.
Mack with a cross-court feed. Puts 3. Not there, though.
Look, Cleveland rotates strong. They double team extremely well. You've got to catch them in the rotations, but you have to shoot a high percentage when you are open.
Here's James facing up on Ingles. Mack looking to help. And James floating baseline. Knocks it down for his 2nd basket.
Dave, on this trip, he's been almost unstoppable. He's been shooting a very high percentage from the floor and even a solid percentage in the 3-ball.
Loose ball. Irving gets it. And numbers now for the Cavs. Here's Smith. The lob to James. Oh! LeBron!
Now, that was a tough catch. That lob was behind LeBron. The fact that he was able to lead back, catch it, and still deliver.
9 out of 10 guys in the NBA wouldn't be able to dunk that ball
No, we
where it
have
was
to have
thrown.
a timeout now to take him out because they wrenched their back.
Favors on the other end.
See, that's what this guy's got to do. Favors and Gobert got to understand. You've got to attack their centers and power forwards. You cannot just settle for jump shots.
Love going baseline. Excellent ball movement by the Cavaliers. Boy, they look crisp offensively so far.
Well, yesterday they showed great energy in Los Angeles. Their ball movement was outstanding. And then naturally with 18 threes, it was off the chart.
Love couldn't finish, but he was fouled. He'll go to the line.
Now keep an eye on him in the top left side of the trigger. Now watch where he catches it. He had to catch it behind his head and bring it home. Now this is the 2nd time on this trip that Smith has done that on the break with LeBron. Now down against the Lakers the other night, it was such a bad toss off the glass. All right, he put it off the glass, but LeBron magically catches it and dunks it.
Makes it look easy too, right?
Oh yeah, it definitely does. How many people do we know at 6'8", 260 who move around like a ballerina? You know what I'm saying? He just gets he shimmy shakes through areas that most guys would always get charged for an offensive foul.
Incredible athlete, 31 years old, 13th year in the league. He says he's not the same athlete that he once was, but he looked like it on that one.
Well, after 13 years of being into the finals so many times, I would hope so.
Timer's down to 4. Mack, corner 3. It's good for Shelvin Mack. So Shelvin Mack with 5 of the 9 points. Favors has the other 4 for Utah.
See, I like this game because he's a good 3-point shooter, a good shooter in the mid-range game, and he can make things happen, and a really good defender.
Love's 3 in and out. Love is 0 for 3 from the floor, 0 for 2 from three-point land. He is struggling with his shot all year.
There you go. Nice.
Gobert with the jam from Ingles and a foul on Cleveland.
See, that was great give and go. You learn that in grammar school. And Ingles set that whole thing up by calling for him, but Gobert to come set and then run the pick and roll. Now just watch this. This is beautiful because the defender left Gobert to help out on the baseline. See, when the teams are great rotation teams, because Cleveland is in the top 5 defensively in almost all the tough categories, you know that they'll react to cover on that baseline drive. Now the big guy, get to the front of the rim. Nice play. Beautiful play.
And the two bigs, Gobert and Hayward, are very good athletes. They're still young as James misses his first shot after starting the game 3 of 3. but Gobert's only 23. Favors is 24. One of the youngest teams in the league and have a good chance to make the playoffs this year. Basically 4 teams battling for the 3 final spots in the West. Favors from outside is short, kept alive though by Gobert. And now Mack another 3. This one off the mark.
Not a big thing. That was beautiful ball movement, and they caught Cleveland twice in rotations to get them open shots.
6-0 run by the Jazz to get back within a point.
Well, you got to keep looking at that now. Just because Hood fronted LeBron in the low post, you can't go away from it.
3 won't go for Kyrie Irving. And LeBron James just said something to
Nice.
Hood gets to the basket and gives Utah the lead. LeBron was saying something to the sideline. He had slipped over there. Don't know if maybe tripped by a fan accidentally, but he was not happy on that last possession.
Well, the Hood, this young guy has really developed. 10 extra minutes over last year, giving him a solid 14 points, 6'8", and he's a reindeer out on the break.
Dan, we're here with Dominique. She has a chance to make some big money tonight. $200 at Fans. If you can answer this trivia question, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Here's your question.
Hey, this is Kristen Ledlow from NBA Inside Stuff. Which NBA TV analyst was the first overall pick in the 1993 NBA Draft and went on to win the 1994 Rookie of the Year award? Was it A, Brent Barry, B, Dennis Scott, C, Chris Webber, or D, Steve Smith?
All right, come on, help her out, everybody. See a couple C's. All right, what are you thinking?
I think it's C.
C, I think that was Chris Webber. Is that correct? All right, let's see if she's right.
The answer is C, Chris Webber.
Nicely
Don't forget to watch
done.
NBA Inside
Give it up for
Stuff
Dominique, our winner
Saturdays on
tonight.
NBA
$200
TV.
at Fans.
She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you. I can feel my face, but I love it. But I love it. But I love it. Oh, I love it.
I can tell you after spending the past couple of games with them in Los Angeles, everything appears to be fine. This is a group that's connected, that's joking around, that LeBron James is even waiting for the rest of his teammates to finish interviews before they leave the court. And as the general manager, David Griffin, said, all the noise that was made about what was going on, nothing actually happened. There were no trades. There were no significant issues that went on with the team. So he thinks sometimes this team just likes to make drama just for the sake of attention. Let's go back to Dave Pasch and Hubie Brown.
Drama follows LeBron James, okay? It doesn't make a bit of difference. The key right here is they're deep. They are at least 11 guys deep on this team. When Mo Williams comes back off of his injury, he filled in terrifically at the point because people forget Irving missed 26 games this year.
Yeah. Well,
so they got talent.
Hood knocks down a 3, and Utah has the lead. You know, the other thing, too, though, is LeBron James sometimes initiates the drama by sending out those tweets. I mean, he knows that when he does that, people are going to ask him about it, and he's expected to give an answer. And, you know, when he was asked about going down to Miami and why he did it, and he says, because I can. And then he says,
very good.
Well, what you're doing in that point is, you could say you're messing with the media, but you're really messing with a fan. The media is just a conduit between the player and the fan. And the fan don't want to hear that.
The big thing is they better get to the finals, because we all know anything other than the finals is going to be a problem. Now, how about this? That's the 12th point in the paint already by the Jazz.
Favors has 6, Gobert has 3, and Utah has a 4-point lead. Here's J.R. Smith on the baseline. Mozgov with the follow dunk.
You see, remember I told you now yesterday, 15-0 in second chance points over the Clippers. Now Mozgov just muscled Gobert and Favors right out of that positioning.
Irving between the legs pass to Love, and then he's fouled by Shelvin Mack. That is the second foul on Utah.
Now keep an eye underneath the rim here. Now you're going to see, as the shot goes up, you're going to see Mozgov come right in here. So Gobert knew that he made a big mistake. A, he didn't block out, and then B, he never left his feet for the rebound.
Mozgov out, and Tristan Thompson, one of the top bench players in the NBA, comes in.
Hey, he only averages a shade under 4 offensive rebounds a game. Yesterday, in 8 minutes, he had 4 offensive rebounds when he came in the middle of the first quarter.
Number 1 bench player in terms of offensive rebounds in the NBA, and he's accountable, reliable. 354th consecutive game played. 4 straight year he's played in every game, whether you need him to start or come in as a reserve. And you know what you're going to get as Kyrie Irving knocks down the 2 to tie it at 19.
So you cannot play soft. You can't play soft on that pick over there, because Irving will shoot it every single time if you're not up to get in his way.
Back off the Booker screen. Here's a lob. Oh, a one-handed jam by Gobert. It's a dunk fest in Salt Lake.
You know they've done this often. And how about that? Misdirection, the key to NBA offense. Misdirection. Go to the right. Look for the movement on the left side of the floor. Well done.
Utah with 6 assists on 9 baskets so far and a 2-point advantage over Cleveland. Kyrie Irving's got the big guy on him, Gobert, which means Mack is trying to guard Tristan Thompson. 1 on the shot clock. Irving had to pull the trigger. And
here you go now. You got a 3-on-2.
Mack gives it up, and Hood collides with Irving, and Kyrie Irving picks up his first foul.
Well, you can see that was not deliberate. No way could he put on the brakes. He was trying to catch up to the break. Now this is just beautiful basketball. What happened? They catch him in the rotation again. The odd man out on the left side opposite the ball is open, and they're burning him.
Great NBA basketball right now.
Can you believe these guys?
2016-17 Jazz season tickets on sale right now. You've seen the excitement, and you won't want to miss what comes after. Get reserved playoff tickets, the best seat locations, plus access to bonus tickets and exclusive giveaways. Let's go to Al, top of Port LA. Al.
All right, thank you, Dan. It's time for our 44 United winner of the game tonight. Our season ticket holder of the game, Todd Danes and family. They've been season ticket holders since 1980. And for that, they get to go to a Vedanta resort in Mexico. Give it up for Todd and his family. Winners tonight.
Jazz drum lines in section 13. Let's hear it. Jazz drum.
We're back on NBA Special Edition presented by State Farm. 21-19, Utah in front. The Jazz hasn't missed in the lane, and in part because they're getting dunks. Meanwhile, Cleveland also a dunk fest. James with an incredible catch and finish on the alley-oop.
The main thing that we're seeing here, we have two of the better half-court defensive teams in the league. So their excellent rotation, if a man beats a man off the dribble, they see it, they rotate quickly, but then the passing at both ends has been excellent to cutters going into the paint area.
Tyronn Lue getting guys in and out of the lineup here in the first quarter. LeBron James sat the last 3 minutes. He's back out there now along with Dellavedova, Thompson, Shumpert, and Richard Jefferson, a former Utah Jazz player, spent a year here. Nice. Tough shot. Rodney Hood. Really, you look at the second-year players, you talk about the best guys in the league that are in their second year. His name doesn't get mentioned, but you look at his stats. He's number 3 in scoring among second-year players, number 1 in made three-pointers. Cavs, beautiful ball movement. Dellavedova can't get it, though. Gobert with the board.
Well, I like what's happening at the defensive board. Utah is holding them to one shot attempt, and that's going to be a key.
Cleveland just 1 of 7 from 3. Here's Chris Johnson. Short. Gobert keeps it alive, and now James has it.
See, that time he couldn't make up his mind whether he's going to bank that shot.
LeBron, hangs and puts it in. He hung in the air for a full second.
What a great move. What a great move.
8 points for James, 2 rebounds and an assist. Closing in on Dominique Wilkins, who is 12th all-time in NBA history in scoring. Three-pointer is good by Neto.
Well, this is a key, mainly because if you've been watching closely, they continue to change direction in their half-court offense, meaning the screener and the cutter, and people are open. And you just like the fact that you continue to find the free guy.
Utah shooting 61% from the floor, 3 of 7 from 3. Shot clock at 5. Dellavedova in trouble. Here's Thompson. Timers at 1. And Thompson, nice move to beat the shot clock buzzer.
Yeah, well, he can do that. He can make that 6 to 8 foot little baby hook shot.
Inside a minute to go. Hood will try another 3. This one is short. Hood with 7 points so far in the first quarter. LeBron James has 8 to lead Cleveland. Each team with a foul to give. That angle cut off there by Booker. He's a tough kid, not afraid of James. Corner 3 from Jefferson is up, won't go.
Nice. Excellent play by Gobert. He realized he couldn't catch it, and he tapped it to start the break.
10-second difference between game and shot clocks. Terrific, entertaining opening frame here in Salt Lake City.
Well, we're seeing beautiful basketball in the half-court game. Totally unselfish.
Hood spinning and hitting. 9 points for Rodney Hood.
They better start paying attention to this guy. With the increased 10 minutes a game over last year, he's increased his scoring to 14 points average. So you know he's really blossoming.
James hits a 3 with 0.2 of a second on the clock.
How about the fadeaway? Are you kidding me? He went up in the air and faded backwards. Most guys are straining from that area.
Hubie, I think he actually slipped a bit as he was trying to step into his three-point shot, and he still made it. Rodney Hood on the other end for Utah. He's got 9 points to lead the Jazz. 2-point Utah lead.
Was a strange place in a tender age. I was just a babe in school. Saw the nose rise at me every time that I thought that I was cool. And I will work this body, I will burn this flame. Oh, in the dead of night and in the pouring rain. Yeah, I will work hard again. I swear, yeah. One day I will beat you fair and square. Yeah. Show me what you got. Work this body on the floor. Who do you think you are? And I will work this body, I will burn this flesh. I am it, I'm not it in the morning, man. Yeah, I'm a workaholic, and I swear, yeah, one day I will be true feminist. Yeah, I'm a workaholic, and I swear, yeah, one day I will be true feminist. Yeah.
America First Jazz Dancers, everybody, big hand.
Check out the steal of the game, fans. Head up here to the Fans Mega Store on the main concourse and you can get this polo for only $25. It is usually $50, but tonight only the steal of the game is $25. Head up here to the Fans Mega Store on the main concourse.
Down, down, do your dance. We got a brand new dance. Down, do your It don't matter if you're young or you're old. Here we go. We gon' show you how it goes. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Yeah, kick, now kick. Now walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself. Let me see you do the
Number 9 is Channing Frye.
Welcome back to Salt Lake City. Tyronn Lue, this is the opposite of yesterday's slow start. Why were you not able to sustain your good start in tonight's game?
Well, we just got to get comfortable. We got to, have a defensive presence to start the game. I thought Hood, did whatever he wanted to do that quarter. So the second quarter, we got to come out and try to put a stop to him.
You need to work on J.R. Smith's lobs, or you just trust LeBron to get it no matter where J.R. throws it to him?
I can't hear you.
Do you need to work on J.R. Smith's lobs, or you just trust LeBron to get it no matter where J.R. throws it to him?
Just convert it. It doesn't matter. As long as we convert it, that's all I'm worried about.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
Yes, sir.
Well, you
Go back to Dave Pash and Hubie Brown.
Yeah, let's face it. LeBron James is carrying them with a strong 11 points. But their defense has got to step up, mainly because of the 60% shooting and the fact that they've only forced 2 turnovers. That's not like Cleveland.
And Utah, would have been its first miss in the paint, but free throws for Favors. 9 of 9 in the paint in the first quarter for Utah. 3 of 11 outside the lane. Favors with 6 points, and he'll go to the line for 2.
What the Jazz are doing right now is they're proving to you that you can score against Cleveland in the paint if you use movement, and then when they double team, the guy that is free gets to the front of the rim.
Upcoming national TV games, the Clippers with a back-to-back at San Antonio, NBA TV. Then on our air, ESPN against Houston Wednesday. The Thunder in Boston. Saturday on ABC, the Warriors and Spurs. And then Tuesday, March 22nd on TNT, Houston at Oklahoma City. Lakers against Memphis. The Warriors trying for win number 60 tonight. Won 48 straight at home. San Antonio is 32-0 at home. 56-10 overall. They'll meet on ABC.
Well, look, if you like basketball, you're going to be glued to your television set on Saturday night, because you should see 2 of the outstanding teams play differently, different styles, but are excellent defensively, terrific three-point shooting teams, fast pace. Now the key will be key matchups. Matchups will be the key.
Golden State has to go 14-3 in the final 17 to beat the Bulls' record of regular season wins. Frye with a spin. The block by Favors. The Cavs thought there should have been goaltending. And then a steal by Shumpert. Ahead to Frye. There won't be a block this time. Frye puts it down. And then a technical foul as he made the comment to the official, getting a tee.
All right, now the big thing here is this. This is close because the shot might have been short, okay? See,
wow, it looks like it's still going up.
It's still on the way. That was good. That was a good call by the referee, or non-call. But the key is you can't fall asleep once you make a great play like that. But their bench was up mainly because of the weight of the ball coming. Now just keep an eye on it. It depending upon the angle. Just watch. See, that to me, that's close. That's up. It didn't start down yet. See what? Look at that. He catches it there. See, that's
a good block.
That's a great play by Favors. A great play.
2 blocks for him now.
Sure. See, they're tough down in there. Gobert and Favors,